What is up, guys, and welcome to another episode of Dave Reviews. And today we're going to be going over Jujutsu Kaisen, chapter 226, titled The Decisive Battle in the Uninhabited Demon-Infested Shinjuku, part 4. The last chapter, the boy Gojo got. Sukuna was just better. With his pretty much barrierless domain. Just got the better Gojo. One slice, bam, chop, you done. Or is he? It's one chop. He might have a chance. Reverse curse technique, and then does his technique re-engage over that? Nah, let me hop into this. Says Sukuna's blade reaches Gojo. I mean, this is a clean shot. Look at this thing. Like what happens if you go into the mouth of the shrine? What is in there? Is the inside of that like similar to what like his inner domain inside of Yuji looked like? I don't know, but somebody's got to go in there. But you're gonna die. So Gojo, hand up to his head. Oh damn, yeah, he got a hand up. His hand wasn't up the last chapter though. He might have a chance. He might have a sliver of a chance. If his hand rolls on the next page, then he's done. Oh, come on, guys. Yuji stands up. Because that's what would happen. Like, Gojo Sensei. Oh, we're fucked, guys. We're fucked. But Yuji's gonna want to run the hands. Says, Sensei. That's what I'm talking about, Gojo. You get in there. Yeah. You don't know. It's not over till I say it's over. The head was cut off? No, it's not enough. It's not enough. No. Let's go. Says, yeah, swift healing, the swiftness, the speed. Do you understand the speed that need be had to do something like that? He was decapitated. It was a clean cut. It was too clean. Because it was so clean, he pulled a Ronin Kenshin, cut it in half, like the onion, cut it in half. Still sticking together. Like Odin. Cut the bull or the boar in half. Clean cut, stick together. Atoms don't move. He's clean. You was too clean with the cut, Sukuna. You was too clean. You gave him too much time. He has such precision. Meaning Gojo with his curse technique. That when Mayuto was doing what he was doing in the tunnel, he's like, I can't fuck up all these people. 0.05 seconds. 0.05 seconds. That's all it takes. Says reverse curse technique. You're damn right. But as long as he remains within Sukuna's domain, the slashes won't stop coming. But doesn't the technique has to come back up, right? The barrier of Gojo? You already got your guaranteed hit. Bam, right there. You ain't get the job done. It's too late. You're done. Says Sukuna domain has no enclosed barriers. Said, shouldn't it be easy to escape its range? No, Chozo. I'm sorry. I don't know how far it goes. Nobody does. But it goes pretty damn far. But Gojo's speed is impressive. He came out the prison realm and he was there. How long it took him to get there, I don't know. When he was fighting Jugo the first time, he went and grabbed Yuji. Yuji was sitting there watching some cartoons on the couch with the puppet bear that was smacking him. Bam! And then Gojo came and got him and brought him back to the battlefield. Which he drove to, by the way. Since even if we assume Malevolent Shrine's effective range encompasses the area of raised Shibuya, with Gojo-san's speed, he should be able to break out in a flash. That's what I said. Says, no. His teleportation is just an application of Limitless, where the space between his location and his destination is compressed. I mean, it's teleportation. It's technically a warp. Like, I mean, it does what a black hole or what, I don't know, quantum mechanics, quantum physics. Here's a point here. Here's a point here. Light years away. Fold the paper. Fold in half. Oh, yeah, they're meeting points right now. Because he can. That's broken. That's broken. But in this short window, immediately after his domain was destroyed, Gojo cannot use his curse technique. There is a cooldown period. But does that work on Gojo? I just want to believe he's above the exception. Or he is the exception. Says, which means he's in one hell of a pinch. Oh no. I'm glad. Oh, multiple slices. Oh no. Wait a minute. Even though Gojo's getting sliced up, the look in his eye right now is one of focus. Hell, when he used reverse curse technique, he already knew what it was. He knew what it was. Unless he's delaying the inevitable, or unless he's just going to be a real one. Or he's going to be chopped into pieces on this cutting board. This chopping block by Sukuna. Says, when it comes down to it, bro, this shot. What? My Limitless is far better. Look at all the blood. Look at all the blood. The slices, bro. It's just coming, bro. This shot. And I'm not sure if the shrine is rising or not. Is that just what it usually is? The fact that he's just taking this high ground position and he's looking down upon him is such an authoritative position of just being like, I'm better than you and you about to know it. You're about to know it and feel it. Devastation, bro. The blood. But he's still fucking standing. He's still standing. Hopefully. Hopefully. Bro, the blood is still coming down. He still gets sliced. But the look in his eyes still has not waned. Says, you think I'd let you run? Is that what happened? Is that what happened? He ran? Wait a minute. So he could just pop. I mean, he can't use a curse technique. But he could use reverse curse technique. So I guess it don't matter. But you're still using up curse energy. But the way that Gojo uses it, he might as well be on the same tip as Akari. Honestly. Cause that was crazy. He just got sliced the fuck up. Reverse curse technique. He's running. He's still healing. And Sukuna comes down throwing hands. Yeah, you just can't. They're still in his domain, but he's like, shit. Clearly cutting him ain't gonna cut it. He trying to run away. Let me go. He's trying to run away. I mean, yeah, you can't let him run away. You got to get him while he's down. But I mean, how far could he run though? In a domain like that. Says, bam, pow. Did he catch that? Did he catch that kick? Did he catch that kick? Oh no, Gojo said, nah, bro, I'm not running. But if you come down here, you're gonna catch this work. You want to slice and dice? Yeah, catch this knee to your gut, you son of a bitch. Oh, Sukuna grabs him in an ankle lock. Oh, curse energy imbued hands coming. Wait a minute. Is Gojo still getting sliced up, or has he not just focused his reverse curse technique into his face? He's like, I don't technically really need my face to be all the way there. It makes it look more menacing. So he charges up a punch, throws it down, misses. Does he miss or does Sukuna dodge? I'm gonna assume Sukuna dodges. As he gets out the way, he still moves pretty well considering he's been activating reverse curse technique at full output in order to survive my slashing attacks. Gojo, yeah, like I said he come out mortally wounded, missing an eye or something, but he said all I need is one. He says it looks like the heart of malevolent shrine is the shrine and not Sukuna himself. That's an assumption. That's an assumption that I don't know if you can gamble to make. I don't know if you can gamble to make it. Says that shrine. What would happen if he destroyed it? But it's his domain. But it's not in a barrier. So what would happen if he destroyed it? I'm sure Gojo's probably thinking the same thing. I mean, why not? Why not? Why not? Says, usually objects materialized within an innate domain don't hold any special meaning or importance. You can think of them as if they didn't exist at all. That's different. I feel like when they say like he painted on an empty canvas or just in the air, he literally manifested that thing. Literally, it's an actual shrine that he brought with him from the other world, and it's there now. It's there now. It's physically tangible, but I would have to assume that he'd have some type of defense around there, probably being himself and these slashes, but he's got to have a plan C or something. If you run around with Kenjaku, says, if that shrine is simply a symbol of the domain, so to speak, then you would not be able to destroy it, and there would be no purpose in doing so. Considering Gojo-kun, who possesses the 6 eyes, hasn't taken any measures to destroy it. That's the likely explanation. Or he's trying to drain Sukuna's cursed energy because he's using the domain. As soon as that domain's gone, and if Gojo's still standing, you're in fucking trouble. You're in fucking trouble. No, because he's got Mayaraka. But if you can't use cursed techniques for a little bit, then you fuck, man. But he still got Mayaraka. I mean, how long is this fight might be going on for a little bit. Hold on, it says, so he can't do anything. Isn't that like super, super bad? New shadow style. Ooh. Simple domain. I thought Sukuna was pulling it out. Gojo pulls it out. Simple domain. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I thought he said he couldn't do that. He said he was practicing. Also, he said he couldn't do that? What? No. He just meant he couldn't teach it. Now that makes sense. For a genius like that, who can do anything on his first try, he isn't exactly best suited for teaching. Anything on his first try? So even the domain that Sukuna and like Kenjaku placed around themselves and reversing it, he can just do that? Now that he knows it's a concept? I mean, that's the same credibility I gave the lawyer dude, because he's like, I understand it. So it's like, if he understands it, then somebody like Gojo definitely understands it. I would assume it, being the strongest. Allegedly. Currently right now. I don't know. I don't know, bro. Says, why the hell is someone like that in charge of the first years then? Because you need somebody crazy to pull out the cursed energy within them. Says, and just like that, bro, he's getting healed. He might have a scar, cross scar, Ronin Kitchen, but no, you're done. It says he used simple domain to counter the sure hit effect, while simultaneously using reverse curse technique to heal his body. How is he even able to manipulate cursed energy while he's still using the reverse curse technique? I mean, again, he said he was training and practicing something. Whether that was before this fight, like right before after he scheduled it, or it was in the prison realm where he's like, this is what I do. This is what I do now. Like the ultimate offense as well as the ultimate defense. Picking up tips from a card. Use your curse energy effectively. Recycle that bitch in reverse curse technique. And then at the same time, throw out some other shit. But you shouldn't be able to do that. No. You shouldn't be able to do that. I stand above the expectations. Even still against a real domain, the only thing a simple domain will do is buy you some time. All you need is a little bit, bruh. A little. They calculate time in here by the umpteenth seconds. Each little, a second matters. It matters. Gojo charges in, or they both charge in towards each other while the simple domain is breaking down. So he's got a little bit of time before shit hits the fan. So they're fighting inside the simple domain, which is badass and cool as fuck. So they go past each other with strikes. Gojo still smiling, feet on the ground on some chakra-ish. Sukuna comes, slash. Damn. I mean, he can still do that. Watch. How long? How long is his domain going to be in effect? How long? Gojo gets sliced up. Told you. Simple domain? Again? this is getting a bit tedious. Nah, bro, he's got a strategy, bro. No, he's trying to throw hands with me in this simple domain. Bro, how much cursed energy does this dude Gojo have, bro? Like, legitimately, how much does he have? Like, I know it's not infinite. I don't know now. I don't know what the prison realm did to him. But if he was practicing this the entirety of the time that he was in the prison realm, and time is like non-existent, like infinite, and he's like infinity, like, you know, Sukuna coming out here talking about my infinity is better than yours. His curse technique is infinity. Like, there's no cap on that. There's no cap on that. His curse technique is infinity. I don't think you can beat that. Or limitless. Like, oh, my limitless is better than yours. I don't know. But Sukuna's fucking trying to still out there. Says this is getting a bit tedious. Everybody's shocked, but the faces that they're showing to look shocked is very telling. Says, what the hell? Says Gojo stopped using reverse curse technique to heal himself. I mean, those cuts ain't that deep, and he stole these heads. So, says you don't think that. Is he out of curse techniques? I mean, cursed energy, and he's like down to his like this is the face of trying now. So is he desperate now? Says no. I told you there's no limit to Gojo Sensei's cursed energy. But that's by like mechanics. But if he just keeps expunging it out consistently before he can regenerate, I don't know. But he knows. He's not just gonna be here and just not have a plan. Says, like I said, that's under the assumption he's using curse energy normally. Exactly. Right after using domain expansion, he started using reverse curse technique at max output, which consumes twice as much cursed energy. Damn. Domain expansion. Already gassed. And then reverse curse technique. Yo, that's crazy. He's been spamming it. And that's not even taking into account the fact that Sukuna's still pouring on attacks. And he is in the domain. Simple domain breaks. Gojo on the back foot. Scratch. Bro, another cut. How deep is it? Is Gojo Satoru about to lose? And that's why everybody's looking shocked. Yo, I already thought he lost. You already took that. Anything else you show me right now, I'm not going to believe it. Unless his head rolls. And it's put on a pike. Ned Stark style. Gojo. Grasp on. Yamcha? No. Grasp on. No, is he going to whisper in his ear sweet nothing? No. Let me tell y'all. When this series first started, like the anime, and Sukuna took over Yuji's body, and he went up against Gojo, and Gojo just leaned back and said, oh no, you ain't shit. Then he sat on his back, just whispering sweet nothings in his ears of intimidation. I'm the strongest. So again, he goes to him, says, that speed just now. Yeah, that speed just now out of nowhere. Yeah, he his curse technique is back or something, because he closed that distance teleportation style. Says curse technique reversal. He can't do that, but he can. So there's two things I want to touch on. One, this curse technique reversal. It's a game changer. Absolute game changer. That whole domain, meaning Gojo just did the same thing as Jaku did. Domain, reverse technique. Does something different. So infinity, but then close the distance. By just saying, nah, there's no infinity, bruh. We're just here. We're just here. However, if Sukuna did the same thing, what is the opposite of cutting? Putting it back together, which makes him, if he decides to use reverse curse technique like that, or curse technique reversal, it's a pretty good way to stay alive. So, but what? Wait a damn minute. So he closed the distance Spirit? Nah, bro. Close the distance in his face styling, bro. You thought? I don't need the blicky. I am the blicky. He says, can he do that? You know, just stands up like, the fuck just happened here? He's like, can he do that? Says, that's why he wasn't able to heal himself. What do you mean? He was using reverse curse technique to heal his exhausted curse technique. That's broken, bro. Yo, that's broken. What are you talking about? Oh, the look in his face, bro. Red. Yeah, bloody Sundays. Blood on the dance floor. Shoots the shrine. On the off chance that it actually is real material. Get fucked. Spirit gun! Yes! Yes! Did he shoot Sukuna into it? Jiminy crickets. Sukuna gets slung back. Damaged. Heavy damage. No, yeah, because he was definitely wrapped around, so Sukuna definitely got fucked by that. Yeah, he did. Oh my god, the power. Sukuna messed up. Real messed up, smiling. He's like, oh, you real. You right. You better believe it. Gojo, standing like a badass. That scar makes him so much more intimidating. He's like, I don't need to heal everything. Just enough. And the battle scars will prove it. Even Yuji still got the battle scars. It defines who he is. I worked and I fought for this #1 spot. Says, geez, what a pain in the ass. Says, common sense means nothing in this battle between the strongest. No, it does not. Because it goes both ways. The crazy stuff that Gojo's doing, Sukuna could do some crazy stuff too. That was just the step to get to the next step of the battle. Destroy the domain. Alright. We technically back to square one. We exhausted. But are we really? I got some battle damage. But now that I can just use reverse curse technique to refuel my curse technique and not my wounds, bro, nah, that's crazy. That's the way, Gojo. Break next week. That's the way. They thought I was a fool for having hope in the boy. The battle ain't over yet. It's not over yet. And even if he does lose, he didn't lose yet. He didn't lose yet. And that's the point. We don't know what's gonna happen. They're just breaking all the laws of Jujutsu sorcery. Doing stuff you shouldn't be able to do. That's the way. But no, that's the end of the chapter, guys. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and check out some of the other content on the channel. Past that, catch you guys on the next one. Peace.